No. Come here. Look at me. Hey. Look at me. What? No. Come here. Look at me. Hey. Hey. What? You want it? No.
Look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. Look at that one. Look! Are you kidding me? If you had one of these in your house, you could look like a millionaire, like the King of England, like the King of France or something.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry.
All right, testing, testing. Can you guys hear me now? Do we have sound? Do we have sound? Let me know. Let me know. Can you guys hear me? Sound back. Woo woo. Can't have a live without some sort of little glitch, right? It wasn't the red button this time. See that it was already on. It's because I disconnected everything because I was trying to set up something. I don't get very good download here, so I had to go to the living room. And when I did that, I plugged everything back in, but didn't reset everything back up. So 2 glitches pretty quick. I forgot to put myself on screen before the video came off, and sound not working. So hey guys, thanks for joining me. Glad you guys are all here. I'm looking to have a good time. I hope you guys are too. It's been a while. It's been, I think, the second, I think is what we figured out, the second since I've been up here. And it's, yeah, it's not alive without technical difficulty. That's 100% sure. So thank you everybody for joining me. Now, I'm starting off fast this time. I'm gonna start off with a drink. We'll get everything ready to do our first race. I do have a guest coming on, special guest, very special to me. We do have some pour giveaways. We have some prizes tonight. We have, I did bring super chat back, but it's only for tonight. But let's not do any super chat yet. I'm not ready for it because there's a lot I have to give information I have to give you for that. But I feel like enough talking, right? And time to drink. Trying to get a pour in. So let's do this. I'm gonna put on some music in the background, and I have a lot of bottles here on the side of me. I'm not doing my bourbon haul tonight. I'm actually going to be doing that Sunday, but we'll talk about more about that later. But I have a few that I want to try tonight. But I think I'm going to start off with one that's JT Melik. You know, what do you guys think? Should that be a good start? I probably should have opened it. Look at how this thing is taped up. We'll see. I'll see if I can get this off in a decent amount of time so we can start. So hold on. I'm texting. I have a knife. Yeah, we could just pull off my teeth, right? And that would be good. My wife would love that. Luckily, I've never used braces, so my parents wouldn't be too mad because they didn't spend money on my teeth. But nowadays, I probably need them. I don't know. All right. Oh, that came off finally. There we go. Let's see. Let's hear this pop. All right. So JT Melik is our first, and this was given to me by the bros. I mentioned that on my last live, and here we go. I've had a pour of JT Melik before one time. It was a while back, but it was amongst a lot of pours. So I'm excited to try it tonight to see how this tastes by itself. I do have my monkey with me. Natividad is here to help me out. So I appreciate him. And for always coming out here, he's going to be helping me with a lot of different things. And, you know, without the community, without people like him, you know, this would never be possible. So everybody out there, cheers. Here's my first drink of the night. In the comments, let me know what you guys are drinking. I want to go back and kind of look at that. But, man. Ooh, it smells very different. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this Natividad. So taste it and let me know what you think first, and then I'll tell you a little bit about it. Ooh, that's good. Some good flavor there. It's very different. So it's going to be very different than what you're used to because it's actually made in Louisiana and it's made from rice. So what do you think about them apples? All right. So let's get are you ready to do our first race? All right. Let's get our first race going then. So in the hashtag rice whiskey. Hashtag rice whiskey. Let's get that going. And then we'll start talking. If everybody's starting to put that in, I'll kind of give you a little bit about tonight, what we're doing, a little bit about the teasers. Stagg's back, as you can see right next to me. And a few other things going on. So I'm going to start pouring these out as you're doing that so I can actually get these ready. So one of the first things I'm doing that's a little bit different is I'm still going to do the races for first and last place, right? But what I'm going to also do is, oh, no, what I need to make 4 of them then, I think. What I'm going to do is also with everybody that wins, I'm going to actually, you're going to win what you win for the night, but I'm also going to throw in an extra pour or an extra sample. And the reason I'm doing that is because I realized it cost me pretty much the same price to send you one sample as it does to send two, because it goes by the pretty much the size of that bag. So why not send you two? Why not? You know, it's a waste of money if I'm not. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send everybody that wins tonight. If you win one sample, you're gonna get two. So you're gonna get an extra. The extras will be kind of just whatever I have extra. I'm pouring a few extras and whatever's there. So that's what's gonna happen. So I hope you guys like that idea. So you're gonna, you know, not just win one, you're gonna win two. All right, let me get these covered and labeled, and I'm gonna go over some of the stuff we're doing tonight. Well, you know what? Before I do that, let's see who's in the house, right? Let's see who's in here. Just right out the back, I see Mike Bortner, Keith P., Josh Hall, Tom Black. I'm dropping stuff all over the place here. Who else? Dave's in the house. And I see. Is that the one you said earlier? I like bourbon a lot. I like that name. I like bourbon a lot. C.A. Scott in the house. Let me see who else. Hey, Chuck. Nice to see you here, buddy. We need to get together soon and have a drink together. You just moved a little bit far from me, so it makes it a little bit harder, but we need to do that sometime soon. Trinity B in the house. Russ L. Bree Addock in the house. Joel Andrade. Hurts in the house. I like that she finally changed her name so we can accept her. You know, she's accepted her title from work. Let me see who else. Gandhi Road. How we doing, Gandhi? And then Sabolo Dave, Joel Paris, Lokhtar. Hey, Lokhtar. Glad to have you. It's been a while since I've seen you on here. Hope everything's going well with you and your family. The Whiskey Shaman. Hey, what are you doing on here? I thought you're traveling, buddy. Josh Hall. I don't know if I said Josh Hall yet, but if not, Dave, the Dave man is in the house. All right. Jeff Castle. Let me see. Just kind of scrolling back a little bit. If I'm missing you, just let me know. I'm going to say Matt Whiskey Wisdom somewhere in here because he always says I miss him. And I haven't seen his name yet, but I do not want to miss him this time. I don't want him to feel left out. Hazmat Compton in the house. I love that name. Hazmat just for some reason makes me happy, you know? Yeah, it doesn't make Nathi happy, but it makes me happy to see have Hazmat. Keith P. Trinity. Michael Bortner. I'm starting to repeat names. Deanna's in the house. So Deanna's in the background. She can be helping us out a little bit as well. She's going to be helping out with some of the stuff. All right. If I missed you guys, I apologize. I'm not trying to miss anybody. As soon as Nathi has this ready, we'll be doing our first race of the night. There's a lot going on. We also have, like I was talking about Whiskey Wisdom. He'll be on tonight as well. Not on mine, but afterwards. He comes on at 9, so I'll make sure that we get off before, give everybody a chance to get a restroom break and a little bit of rest before we jump onto his, so that'll be fun. Let me start making these labels really quick, and we'll go from there. Why doesn't this want to turn on? Of course, it doesn't want to turn on now. All right. Let me see. We'll talk about the prizes that I'm going to have for tonight. Let me spell that right so I don't misspell it. MELEC. Where is it? K. All right. Whew. All right. Let's talk. Let's see what we have for tonight. I'm going to go over some of my lists. We have my guest coming on. He'll come on in just a few minutes here. I'm going to give a little bit of teaser about with him and a little teaser video that we have for him as well. We're also going to have some giveaways. Anything I pour, I give away. And as I said, we're going to add an extra sample to everybody. So why not? And then we'll talk a little bit about I guess we'll talk about the prizes. We're setting this first one up. So let's do that. Chef Dev, you are here. Hey, Chef Dev. All right, let me see. Let me share my screen so I can actually show you some of the prizes we're doing tonight. Let me see. I haven't done this feels like I haven't done this in a long time, Mr. Natividad. All right, here we go. Let me see. Share screen. And I need, here we go. Let's do this one first. All right, you're working on it. So one of the, here we go. So one of the giveaways tonight, this is for the super chat. Just don't start them yet. I have a few things to go over before we start them. So the winner will be able to choose one of these two. Silver Grove. I happen to be out in URIF recently. These are distillery only. There's a rye and there's a bourbon. So one of the winners will actually get to pick between the rye and the bourbon that they get to win. So that's their first prize. And then let me show the second next prize, and then we'll do that race. I wish you could just set it up so you can do multiple screen shares at one time. Where is it? And then the next one, oh, there it is. Where I passed it. All right, showing. All right, and the next one I have is this Penelope lineup. I'm going to be doing 2-ounce pours of each of those. I actually have them poured out and ready. I don't have them ready to go, but I have them poured out. I just need to pack them and send them, right? So there'll be 2-ounce pours of these, this Penelope lineup. All of them are, a little bit harder to get. So I actually opened up a few of the bottles just to pour out tonight for this. So I haven't even tried all of them. Let me know what you guys think about these. I hope they're good. I hope you guys enjoy them. I hope this is Matt starting early. Ooh, let me know, Matt, if you're starting early. I will hopefully. I mean, I should be getting off pretty quick. I have my alarm set for 8, so I should be off by then. But thanks for letting me know, Dave. So this is, I haven't even, so Gandhi wrote that she loves the Silver Grove. I haven't even tried it. Who knows? Maybe we'll pop. I have those on the side of me. Maybe we'll pop them up open. I happen to get 2 sets so that I can give one away and then also have one for myself. So cool. I hope you guys like that. These, this lineup. I know a lot of people. There's some people that love Penelope. There's some people that don't like Penelope. But I figured that'd be a fun set. I mean, it's kind of hard to get those, and I haven't tried all of them, so it'd be fun to do. All right, we're ready for this first one. All right, Natividad just adding on. Where's his screen? Here we go. All right, here it is. So don't forget to mute the music before it starts. All right, so here we go. Look at your name. Make sure your name's in there so you have a chance to win. We'll run this first race, and then we'll start doing some fun stuff. Well, more fun stuff, I guess, because race is fun stuff, right? Everything look good there? You got 5 seconds to let us know if your name's not in there. If not, we're starting this race. Yeah, I don't see anybody adding. Let's go ahead and get this started and get this going. So you hit set there. And then you don't, music, but don't forget to shuffle it before you start it. Man, see, this is what happens when we go too long in between, right? All right, shuffle again. Shuffle like 2 or 3 times before you start, and then start it. That way, when they say hashtag rigged, it's less rigged. So, yeah, it's different, isn't it? And for rice, Nativi that's actually enjoying the pour. It's a good pour. I mean, for being a rice whiskey, you would never guess that's what it is, So I like it. I think I thank you for sending that to me again. I like the pour. It's fun to try. It's very something different, and I know Whiskey Shaman has a good relationship with them, so maybe it's something we look at in the future. Maybe doing a barrel pick with them or something if we can. We'll see. So don't forget, this race is for a chance to win a 2-ounce pour of JT Melik. And sorry about that. That was my daughter calling. HRH trying to call. And so what were you talking about? JT Melik. I don't remember what else after that. Anyways, my brain, she threw me off there. So we're doing the monster race for this. Oh, yeah. So first and last place wins, just as always. So we'll have first and last place winners. And those winners will also get as another random pour when I send it to you. So we'll see what you guys get. So let's see. Let me see who else. Haven't had Silver Grove. Is that Michter's? I don't think so. I don't think it's Michter's. That'd be fun to do a comparison though, right? Hey, Hazmat Compton said, cheers, natividad. What does that say? Unwet water drop. That's a new name for me. Unwet water drop. I like that. I like that name. Yeah, that's pretty cool. New riff. He said, I think. Hey, Raul Benavides in the house. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Yeah. lot of good people in the house. Love Silver Grove is according to 22 seconds left. We got 22 seconds left. So let's see who's the winners. Oh, I guess I need to get my winners list going here. So JT, I always start off okay with doing these, and then afterwards I do a terrible job with it. So that's nothing new though, huh? Why did it do that? Who do we have? I can't even see it. It's so small on my screen for some weird reason. Hold on 1 second. Let me just put. Why is it not there? All right, who's the winner? Herc. You already won the first one, Hercules. And who's last place for me? Gandy Road. Nice start, guys. Congratulations on Herc and Gandy Road. We'll get you guys these sent out once again. So if you look on the chat on the top, I did pin the information I need from you guys, so you guys can get your so I can hand deliver for you. It's okay. I managed to write it down before you did that. So look at the top of the chat. Go ahead and go fill that out for me so that I can make sure we're able to get this to you. Locktar, second place. Second place. You know what they say about that? It's a first place loser, right? Congrats, Herc. Congrats, Gandhi. Yeah. All right. I think I've made my my special guest hold on long enough. So let's talk. Let me talk a little bit about him. Should we do the good stuff or the bad stuff? What do you guys think? Should we start with the good stuff or the bad stuff about my guest coming on? One, he's a chef. Yeah, that's a good thing, right? I would say that's a good thing. Two, he is the father. I am your father. So he is the father of two of my grandkids, not just one, but two of them. Yep. So are you guessing who it is yet? He's my son, and he goes by the name of Chef Dev. So let's bring Chef Dev on. What's up, son? Oh, can't hear you. Let me hear you.
Hello, how you doing?
There you are. What's up? Cincy hat. That's nice. I like your Cincy hat going on there.
Who day?
Yeah, no. There's gonna be some out there that like the who day, but not with me, son. No. I'm already gonna kick you off, and you just got on
the screen. I'm on the screen, so I get to have a little bit of who day time.
Oh no. Okay, we're just all right. He's off. He's gone. It was nice. It was nice knowing you. All right, we'll bring him back on just for a little while. Hoo boo! I like that. Hoo boo! Steelers all day. Hey, so I'm a Cowboy fan. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun few minutes here where everybody trying to do that.
See you,
hey, bro, hand pink waving. What the heck? What's hand pink waving? What does that mean? Yeah. I don't know what Deanna's saying.
It's probably an emoji.
Oh, okay. I see. Hey, look, go Pack, go! All right. So we've been talking about this for a while, trying to get you on here with me. But I mean, you seem to be busier than me, and that's almost impossible.
I don't think so. I think I'm just less responsive to a phone.
You're less responsive? Okay.
My job requires me to be responsive to my phone, so when I don't have to, I'm not. So I apologize in advance.
All right. Hold on. Two things we need to do. One, I got an empty glass. I see you have a glass there, so what are you drinking right now?
Oh, funny you should ask.
291. 291. Which one is it?
That's the straight rye whiskey.
The straight rye?
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think I have that one here, do I?
Probably not. It's exclusive for Cincy fans.
No, I don't have the straight rye whiskey. I only have the 291 Colorado whiskey, which is technically a rye. I mean, they're ryes. Their Colorado whiskeys are rye. So,
yep,
I've done this one before. Hey, Mr. Davila, how are we doing? I see you there. So, that's going to be our next one. Hashtag 291. So, if you want to have a chance to win a 2-ounce pour of 291, nobody's going to join it. Nobody wants to. No, I'm just joking. I'm totally joking. I like this one. XO said that if you're going to get 291 and try it for the first time, I like their Colorado whiskey, but you need the barrel proof one. You need to do that one.
The barrel proof rye is so good.
Yeah, so that's the one I like. Natividad, you have your glass ready? So let me pour this out for me and Natividad, and then we'll talk a little bit about you, why I have you on today, and what we're doing with that, right? So we've talked about this for a while. So my son, he's a chef. He was an executive chef, and now he's moved into a different market and doing some different things. But a lot of times, what do? You cook. What do you cook with?
What do I cook with? My
Yeah.
hands?
Well, yeah. No, but what do you like to put in your cooking? Hint, hint.
Yeah, I use a lot of alcohol in my cooking. I mean, it's
Mhm.
best for deglazing and emphasizing sauces. I mean, it's fantastic. It's a different depth of flavor that you can get out of using alcohol. It's why French do it so well. Italians got their wine, and the French got a lot of other stuff. So, yeah, I cook with a lot of rye, bourbon, everything I love to drink with goes in my food usually.
Yeah. So the reason I have him on because he likes to cook with that, and we've been talking about doing little videos together on, not just adding little clips or little how tos of how to cook with bourbon or whiskey, I should say, right? Technically whiskey. And so I was out there this weekend. My granddaughter, Kalia, she turned 5. And so I was out there. Yep, whoop, whoop. So when I was out there, we decided to do a little video together. So what I'm going to do is I haven't finished the whole video, like the whole one. And the reason I haven't is because I had 2 dinner meetings, and a lot of times I do my editing at the end of the day after I get out of work. But I have 2 dinner meetings, so I didn't get to do one. But I did do a small teaser clip. So I'm gonna show you guys that small teaser clip, and we'll go from there. So give me 1 second. Let me put that on screen real quick. And then when we come back, we're gonna talk more about it. So here's the teaser clip.
Thick soup. The party 151 rum. Pour that in there. The pan. Roll it around. Make sure everything's coated. Throw it to one side. Go all the way around the pan. For a little bit more caramelization. I like that. Pan get toasted a little bit. Some bitters. Pour this over the deliciousness and the fun part.
So what do you think?
That looked pretty good.
Yeah. What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. Did that not look good? Whew. That was some good food. It was old-fashioned orange crepe. Am I saying that all right?
It's an old-fashioned style crepe Suzette. So it's a
Yep. And so we
fancy
used an
little
old-fashioned.
pancake.
We used an old-fashioned in it, and that's Make sure you guys can click on the comments to help.
Yeah, I think we made you made an Elijah Craig barrel proof old-fashioned with it.
Yeah, we made an Elijah Craig barrel proof, and then he lit that on fire, almost burned down half the house because it was a lot bigger fire than I was expecting.
Okay.
I almost lost my eyebrows and part of my beard because I was pretty damn close to that thing when I was filming it. Nobody warned me that it was going to be that big of a fire,
Can't stand the heat. Don't be in the kitchen.
What's up, Felipe? Silverback in the house. Hey, bud. How's it going? So just got home and bringing my son home from college. Congratulations. Coming home from college is always a fun thing. So I was an empty nester, and we have one of ours back home as well. So Deanna finished college, and she's back home right now, and just waiting for her test results to give them in. And once she does that, she needs to get a job. I'm sure she's back there saying, no, I don't. But yeah, she does,
About time.
Yeah, about time. Exactly, Look who's talking. That's what Natividad said that to you. So that's a teaser video. I have the full video on how we actually make that from beginning to end coming out. It's probably going to come out Monday. Yeah, I'm hungry too. I mean, that did make me hungry, you know. So I'm gonna make sure I finish that this weekend. Luckily, it's a 3-day weekend. I should have plenty of time to do that. And so
No
that's the plan,
excuses.
huh?
No excuses.
That's the plan. I have most of it done. 'Cause I did a lot of it on my flight back.
Yeah.
But I got back and this man, it's been a busy work week, so I didn't get to do much else. But I know you have some other ideas. You want to share some of your little other ideas that we might be doing in the near future to see what people think or
I mean, I also wanted to get some feedback from your chat to see what they want to see. I mean,
yeah.
I can
Well,
cook with alcohol all
let's
day, but what gets them going is what I really want to know.
yeah. So
I
let's
mean,
do this. You mentioned a few things, and then we'll have see what they have, see what ideas they have. I mean, I'm sure a lot of them out there like to cook. I'm sure a lot of them out there, have played with some whiskey in their cooking as well.
yep.
So yeah.
So, I mean, something that I do that not many other people do. I mean, I like marinating with it. It's a very, use a liquor that you don't fancy drinking. It always imparts flavor. I mean, from crap to the really good ones. I mean, they do impart some flavor to it, but you can use them in brining. So I thought about doing a little bit of a brined rib, as well as doing barbecue sauce as well. I know Mom's been talking about burnt orange barbecue sauce. That one's
Know why she talks about that one all the time?
because she wants it so bad.
Well, not just that. So I when we went to so when you had your graduation for from the CIA for chef, right? And remember they had all those booths set up because all you graduates had like booths there that you had cooked, right? Is that what it was?
Oh
That's why
yeah,
we had
yeah,
food.
yeah.
And one of them had that burnt orange barbecue sauce, and it was freaking the best barbecue sauce I ever tasted. And so I think that stuck with your mom as well, and and she really liked it as well. And we haven't had it since you graduated. How long ago was that?
That was what 2019, 2018.
Yeah, it's good.
It tastes good.
Hey, look. So if you look in the shadows, there you can actually see my wife in the reflection right there. That's her. Oh, we saw her arm.
Now there's an elbow.
Oh, there's a tease. There's a tease right there. So anybody out there? Let me see. Gandhi loves peanut butter and egg sandwiches. Well, I mean, we could add peanut butter, egg, and some whiskey in that. I mean, you can drink it, put it on top. I don't know what. What do you think we can do with that one? Come on, son. Chef Dev, you're
Oh
chef.
wait, that was a question for me. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
chat. I mean, there's so many things you can do with it. I mean, like making any kind of sauce deglazing with it is fantastic. Brining with it is a unique one. Mom likes to use your Wellers for cookies during the holidays, so that's a good one.
And then she used my Eagle Rare for glaze the other not
Yeah.
that long ago.
Look, you have so much behind you. You could spare a little Eagle Rare. That's okay. It's not like she's breaking into the safe right there, getting your Stagg.
That's what I do. I use my less favorite whiskeys and marinade. See, if my wife used my less favorite whiskeys and marinade, I wouldn't complain. And so I've tried to give that to her, but she already knows what's better stuff. And so when I'm not home, does she go get the less, the stuff that I don't like? No. She goes get stuff that I like. I'm just happy she's too short to reach the top shelf because I'd be in a lot of trouble if she could reach that top shelf,
There you go.
How does one make bourbon chocolate balls? Ooh.
Take
You know how to make
chocolate,
chocolate
take
balls?
bourbon, roll it
Huh?
into a ball. There you go.
No, I know you don't do that, but I mean, don't they mix into the chocolate and kind of just mix everything, and then when they harden it, they just have to make sure it's not a high enough
I
proof.
mean, you also put like, what is it, cornstarch and powdered sugar, thickens it up a little bit too.
Okay. Yeah, and I was thinking that the glaze, like a bacon
Then
glaze.
you can glaze your ham with it during Thanksgiving or Christmas.
So if we have technical difficulty and we go offline immediately, it's because my wife's here. So find my body, please. Oh my goodness! Hey, Mr. Lopez, cheers! Glad you to join us. Are we ready for that? Are we ready for that race? All right, we're gonna get our next race going. Chef Dev, you want to stay on for a little while?
I see you said you got a 4-pound fillet in water bath. You're sous videing or what, dude?
Who you talking? Oh, wait, where were we missing that?
Bourbon's over here talking about sous videing.
Ooh,
depends on what sauce you got, man.
Ooh, a good whiskey-based sauce. But I mean, if you have a 4-pound fillet, what kind of sauce you putting on that? I try not to put any sauce on a fillet, but
Is like the French one.
like, ooh, I mean, there's so many good options there that you can do. So, and give us the first one off the top of your head that would be good for a fillet.
Bordelaise.
Okay, how do you, what's the
So
mixture?
Bordelaise is like it's a veal demi reduction with shallots and garlic chives. They usually use wine, but what you can do is substitute some of the wine for the liquor.
For the whiskey?
Whiskey. So
Yeah.
take your whiskey and utilize that. You're going to need a little bit more, volume because you don't want to pour that much whiskey into it. But it'd probably be a 2-to-1 ratio off of whatever recipe you're using. Or if you're a baller, just pour it straight onto it. People take shots out of bones all the time.
Hey, that's true. That's true.
That's what we should do. Get you a little femur bone, little canoe, and pour a little shot down it on your stream.
Well, I mean, you're gonna cook the bone marrow, I'm assuming, first.
Oh, now we're talking about bone marrow. That's
okay. Hold on. Let's get. I like to pretend I'm a baller. I love that. So what we need to do, let's get this race going, and we'll talk right afterward a little bit more about this. And I think you got half the people in here hungry, so let me put this on here. Everybody just kind of scroll through here.
Put me in there, dude. I don't know if
hashtag.
I can't hashtag through the thing, right? The stream, right?
I don't know.
I can't type through the thing. Look, see.
Yeah, I didn't give you any. I know you. I didn't give you permission to have any permission on here. I mean, it could get too crazy. I kind of
took over the channel. That's what you wanted.
Yeah, take out too craziness if I let you do that. So, all right, everybody in there, so we can get this one going. This is for the 291 that Chef Dev decided he'd come online and start drinking with. So, wasn't in my lineup of ones to have tonight. Poor Nati went from a nice mild one to this one that slapped him in the face. So when we get to the next few pours, he's probably don't forget to smash that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Lopez. Don't forget to smash that like button. I appreciate that. Thanks for reminding everybody. All right, let's run this race.
Peach and blueberry cobbler with whiskey. Yeah, you're on to something with that, Top Dog.
Did I miss that? Where is it?
I'm just going back through it, and Top Dog's on to something.
Top Dog. Yeah, Top Dog has some. He's on here. He's some good. Yeah, I like his ideas a lot of the time. So. Oh, we're doing a true duck race, huh? True duck race today. Wow. That's there's just so much you can do with whiskey, so much fun you can have with it. Like I remember me and you talked one time about, fat washing. So that is a whole thing. I'm going to do 1 month of just a fat wash. And I'm going to
You're going to make a fat wash or you're going to drink it?
Drink it. I mean, what I'm going to do. So yeah, we're going to shower on live. So the one's going to be a bacon one. I'm going to do a bunch of bacon ones, but I'm also going to do where we get, like a high-end steak and get that fat from that and do that one as well. Like,
I mean, at that point,
a Wagyu, maybe a Wagyu fat wash, But I need to play with the bacon a little bit. I have a lot of ideas for that already. I've started making a list of things that pair with bacon. And
that's
that I can do.
Use the bacon.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a lot of bacon stuff, and then we can candy the bacon, use that as garnish and stuff. So there's a lot of fun. You can do
guanciale too. Guanciale has such a unique flavor profile on the fat.
Yeah,
guanciale whiskey. Yeah,
or gabagool, or oh man, you're gonna be hungry. I ate before I came on here. See, this is the problem of having a chef, and So I'm gonna tell you, it's funny. So my son. He went to school at CIA out in Napa Valley, and he's got some stories from that. You know what? I'm gonna have you tell a story from there before we get off. Right before you get off. Then when he graduated, he moved across the United States to New York City, and then he worked in a 2-star Michelin restaurant there to learn some crazy stuff and techniques there as well. He decided that he was so good of a chef and that he would taste good, so he cheated on his hand.
Yeah, that was fun.
Then that's when, the pandemic that we can't talk about online happened. So we got everybody home. That was a wonderful time because we had Chef Dev in the house making everything for the first 2 to 3 months from scratch. And while everybody else was losing weight, we were gaining weight. We got 6 seconds left here. 6 seconds left. So let's see who's the winner. Chicken dinner. Wait, I can't see it. It's not on my screen.
It says Keith
Oh,
P.
Keith P. And who's last place winner? Michael Bortner. Hold on, I can't type. I'm already. It's way too early for me not to be able to type. But I've had that issue all day today.
Oh yeah.
All
Canadian
right,
cricket,
so
that is proper.
don't forget, I have it pinned in the chat on the top. Send me your information so I can make sure I get this out to you. On the last one, I still have I had 2 of them. I should have wrote those names down that I didn't get the information from, so I can't send them yet. So make sure you guys are doing that. Congratulations, everybody who won. Let me see. Canadian Chris has an idea here. What does he have? My dad used to drizzle maple syrup over bacon when he fried it. Ooh, that sounds good too.
Just take that and do it with every meat for the morning.
Yeah, I mean, when I make
breakfast sausage, I mean, that's another way to use their bourbon. Take raw breakfast sausage, chop up some sage, fresh herbs is always better. You can use dried powder, whatever you may, but the fresh ones do it. Salt, pepper, garlic, some maple syrup, and then some whiskey in it. Cook it off. It'll be safe for the kids after that. But, I mean, it imparts some pretty nice flavor. Like making your own breakfast sausage is proper. Not many people do their own bacon, but the breakfast sausage is a really easy one to get. Just the freshest one you could get, good quality stuff. And try to get local, I mean, if you can.
Yeah, I know that's what when you're the executive chef, that's what you try to do all the time is get local stuff. Promote local.
I mean,
local.
The land tells you what to eat. Everybody talks about seasonal. Like, don't matter about that. Just go to your farmer's market during the good seasons and see what they got. That's what you cook and eat.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. My mom said I would never amount to anything. Oh, I got some stories about that, Michael. I'm the oldest, but my mom said if I would have continued swimming, I might have done something with my life. It doesn't matter that I have 2 doctorates. I might have done something with my life, so. So I know Chef Dev, you're limited on time. You have, your family and your kids, I'm sure. I don't know how you've even held them at bay this long. I don't know how you held my granddaughters not to come down and jump on this with you at any time.
They're tied up in this room right here.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. But if that's true, you're going to get in trouble with me. So
that's okay. It's just the furnace room.
Okay. It's just the furnace room. So we were talking about which story were we talking about the other day? It was pretty funny. Tell me one of your funny stories from when you were back in school at back at school at the CIA over there in Napa Valley.
So it was one of my first experiences meeting, celebrities. Just kind of, I passed out a bunch of my business cards that I had from nutrition school at Texas State. And those cards just landed me in places and they're the most valuable investment I probably had at that point. And I ended up at some house party with these older folks, and they said they really liked, how I held myself, how I spoke. They took me into the kitchen, me and one other friend, and invited us to go do a catering. Well, they told us when we finally got on site to go help out that it was Francis Coppola's 80th birthday at his winery. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Remember telling you and Mom, and you're like, no way, that's crazy. That's Francis Coppola. And so you got me kind of hyped up, but I was like, look, we're there to, cook and show these people good time. So game face on. And then whenever we got there, it kind of started out slow. Like we met Francis Coppola. I thought that was pretty cool. And then people started rolling in. They had a casino theme. So they had like poker tables and blackjack and stuff going. Well, as the people started coming in, I started like recognizing some people immediately. So like first person that came up to me was Lawrence Fishburne. And I was like, you're from the Matrix, dude. Like, I know exactly where you're from. And he was super chill. I mean, that was kind of when I realized like celebrities are just, people just like us. Don't make them feel weird and awkward. But he was super chill. He came in a navy blue Adidas tracksuit, little gold chain on him. He was looking fly. And so more people started coming in. Dakota Fanning, Robert De Niro was there. Bruce Springsteen. That was actually the first time I got to meet him. I got to meet him also in New York again. And then
Nicolas Cage. because he's
Nicolas Cage
related.
was there. He was literally dressed up as Ghost Rider, all
Yeah,
leather, had the big old belt on him. Like that was kind of
but
crazy.
who did you meet that you didn't get anything for me that you should
Okay,
have?
that's all I was getting to. You over here
Oh,
interrupting.
yeah, I know, but I mean, come on.
I had to let him know what the event was like. It was crazy. So it's all these people around
Amen,
me. I'm
Orpheus.
starting to notice. I'm in this corner and I'm like manning a station, and like there's just a ton of people walking around, but nobody who was working the event with me. So I'm in the corner by myself, just like slinging salads. And somebody drops a glass and breaks it. And it's like right on the edge of like where the carpet was and the hardwood floor in their cellar room. So I go up, I look around, I'm like, damn it, I'm the only one that saw that. So I guess I got to clean it up. So I went over with all my towels, started cleaning it up, and somebody reaches over, grabs me on the shoulder, is like, thank you, young man. I really appreciate that. Sorry for the hassle. I look up and it's George Lucas. And I'm like, oh, gee, okay. So you're George Lucas. Okay, yes, I got you. Don't worry about it. So I was that was the first time I got starstruck there. And then
Yeah.
kind of got up and, picked the
So,
glass, threw it away, looked around, and I was like, man, I
okay,
just met
I
George
need
Lucas.
to stop you there. You picked up George Lucas's glass, and you did what to
Shattered,
it?
by the way.
Yeah, you didn't say, "Hey, I'm gonna, save a piece of this for my dad."
It's shattered. So I
I
put it
could
in
have
my
had George
pocket.
Lucas. You could have
I
given him
put it in
another
my
glass and taken that
pocket.
one.
No, there's no way I
I
keep
could
shards.
I could have cloned George Lucas. Wow.
Look, dude, I
Yeah.
don't know
So
what you would have done, but what I did was decided not to put raw glass in my pocket.
you've done other
Okay?
dumber things in your lifetime.
That's true, but I was aware of putting glass in my pocket. You've taught me better.
I'm glad I did. I finally got through to you. So,
Yeah,
okay, the
so
last thing. Tell me, what did you tell me about the richer person, like the older and richer? What's that story?
the which one?
Like you said at that party, you realize that the richer you are, and that the less what people wear.
I don't remember.
What do you mean? We just talked about it. You had told me that that you realize that the richer people are, the less bras they wear.
Oh yeah, that lady was crazy. She was wearing literally just a blazer. Like it
Oh,
was trousers and a blazer. That was it. And because they had a little lunch situation where we're slicing a big old bear and a beef. So a bear and a beef is the hind quarter. It's the hind quarter of a cow. So you imagine how big that is. And we're making, it was like horseradish, fresh rolls and slicing that together. So little beef sliders. And this lady comes up like she has nothing on but just a blazer, and she stuffs like 6 or 7 of the rolls in her pocket. Like I made them for her, and I was like, "Do you want a plate or something like to go?" She's like, "Oh no, I'm good." Pulled out her bag, stuffed a couple in her bag. Pulled her blazer pocket. She put them sauced up with the horseradish inside of her pocket, inside of her trouser pants too. She's like, "Everybody else is going to take a nap. I'm going to eat these on the road while I go change and this and that." I'm like, "That's crazy." So
yeah.
it was
Yep.
that was the last interaction I had with that woman the rest of the night. Like after
That's
she
so
came
much
in.
fun. So, guys, what do you think? Did you like Chef Devon? Did you like seeing some food? Did you like him making you hungry tonight? I mean, should we make this a thing maybe once a month, once every 2 months, where we talk a little bit about how we can use whiskey and food? Let me know. Let us know in the
Yeah, and
comments.
any recipes you guys suggest, we'll go through them and see what I can conjure up.
Yeah, so I know you're gonna stay online and chat a little bit on the chat, right?
No blood on the glass, Canadian Chris.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, we did. We did. I wanted to clone him. Yeah. So, all right, son. Well, I appreciate you jumping on with me for a moment. I wanted to, I'm sure we'll bring you back. Yes, more Chef Dev, great guest.
Cheers to many more.
Cheers to many more, and we'll start thinking about the next one. And the only thing I have to tell you, you have to make the recipes doable, because I know sometimes you like over the top stuff, and
In my old age, I've gotten
all of us are
simpler on the
chefs,
recipes.
and we're not Ratatouille where all of us can cook.
Hey, we're gonna start off with crepes, and then we'll do something a little easier. Maybe we'll do a little steak and some sauce.
No. Oh, now they mentioned steak and sauce. Why
I
not?
mean, look, we could just start. You could start there, but yeah, any suggestions? Let's do it, Mr.
Well,
Lopez.
they're saying salud. We make this a monthly thing. So thank you. Well, son, thank you. I'll
Hi,
let you
neighbor.
get back. Tell my grandkids I love them.
I will.
Tell your wife I love her too. You guys be safe. Love you
I
guys.
will. Yeah, I love you too. We're gonna go to eat sushi.
Oh, jeez. Well, there you go. That was my son. What do you guys think? I hope you guys had a good time with him. He's just crazy, man. We always have a good time together. Me and him like to chat and just, shoot the shit and just have a good time. So, let's talk about a few other things that we have. It is almost 7 o'clock, and this thing is on the table here. We had so much other fun stuff. We hadn't even talked about this. So, super chat. So, super chat once again. When we start doing super chat now, I don't mind if you guys want to do it. If you don't, we don't. It doesn't bother me. But super chat, we're gonna do this. Winner will get a chance to choose between one of these two bottles, right? And the cool thing about that is, if you do for every $5 super chat, oh, I guess I should put that on the bottom there, right? I haven't even, man, I'm so far behind. But so I'm not doing the Venmo today. I'm just doing the super chat today, just so anybody that wants to participate, because I really want to give this bad boy away today. So the reason I hadn't had anybody do super chat yet is because I'm giving you another number. Just don't tell my wife. So the numbers are, let me see. So last time I gave them 2, and we added 6, right? Okay. So I'm gonna put the numbers this was the numbers I gave last time, because it's supposed to be a 4-digit, but it's a 6-digit code. I had originally given you 2 numbers. I gave you a 3rd number last time, and don't tell my wife, but I'm giving you a 4th number. So here we go in the chat. I'm gonna do that 2, 6. I think that's right. I hope that's right. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna confirm really quickly as we do that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I had written it down because I don't know the whole thing, and I think I wrote it down when she told me that. So hopefully. So $5 super chat gives you a chance to win the bottles, also win that Penelope 2-ounce pours of that Penelope lineup, and a chance to put a code in here so that you get to have a chance to win the Stagg. And I really want to give it away tonight, so that's why it's really just 2 digits left, right? And if you guys were looking at the digits from before, you could probably rule out some of these already. So let's get to that. Now let's get to our next pour. My pour there, I wasn't planning to do 291s. I'm gonna go put that back there, but we did it. My son, he's from Colorado, likes to represent his state. Well, he's not from Colorado. He lives in Colorado. He's a Texas boy. Should be more of a Texas. But I'm gonna do. Let's do this. Continue with the like kind of Colorado-ish. I know this is not from Colorado. I think this is Indiana, if I remember correctly. But the reason I'm doing this one. So when I was out in Colorado, I went to a few liquor stores, and these are liquor stores that were recommended by Whiskyer. So I don't know if you guys ever watch Whiskyer. He does bourbon hunts. He's kind of like Major Zero. He does a lot of bourbon hunts. He's very entertaining. I like watching him as well. And a while back, he had put up one of the liquor stores. So I kind of just reached out to him. He reached back and told me that I needed to try a different liquor store. And this is the second liquor store. So I went in there. I picked up a few bottles from there. And this is one of them. And it's called Simply Perfect because they said it's simply a perfect pour. And it's actually I got to try a sample there. And it's very sweet. Now, I've not had any how do you say this? Bacta? Is that how you say it? Bacta? I've never gotten to try it. So I'm pretty excited about trying it tonight. I got to try a pour there, but I've never had it before that. This is a store pick, and Whiskyer and that store got to pick, did this to pick both of them. Let me actually, off the top of my head, I should have written down the store name. I can't think of the store right now, but I do have it in my notes, so I can actually go real quick and tell you. So this one's called Security Discount Liquors. Security Discount Liquors is where I went in Colorado and picked up this pick. The gentleman there was super nice, very informative, very helpful. let me film. I do have that video coming out probably sometime soon within the next few days. I didn't get to do any of my editing I normally do, but we're gonna do that. So it's called 1928. So in the in the comments, hashtag 1728. I mean 1928, 1928, and the hashtag 1928, please. Let me see that. How do I open this thing? And we're gonna give ourselves a pour of this. Now this one's actually very, very, very sweet. Joe B, you're the first in the house, and you're gonna get to get 2 of them. So give me a second, and I'll get that, and then chance down. So go ahead and highlight Joe B for me, not to be there for a second. I just don't want to lose it, and then we'll have to go back and so I don't lose any of them. But let's see how this opens up. Oh, it's glass, so it doesn't make pop, but that's okay. You have your glass here, yeah. This stuff, it just smells good, and when I remember having it that day, it was so sweet. It was like a dessert pour, and that's kind of why I want to go to this one right now before we get into some of our heavier hitters tonight. So make sure you put in their hashtag 1928 for a chance to win this. Here you go, Mr. Not to Be That. And with Joe B, I just need to, I think my wife is listening. If you are, can you come to the back really quickly? I have a question for you. I just want to make sure that I did give them the right numbers before I try anything. So let me see. I would text her, but let me see. All right. I just want to make sure before I start putting those numbers in that I gave you the correct information. I'm pretty sure that is correct, but I just want to double check just to make sure. So you'll be the first ones to go. We'll start doing them in order like that. We're going to still do some races. Is that right, though? I have it as it's 2, 2, 6, and then the next number is 2. Don't say it out loud because I don't know all of it. Those are all the numbers. So I am right. Yeah, I don't need to know the rest.
All right.
I just need to make sure I had the first numbers. So I am correct. All right. So here we go. Joe B. Let's do here. So it's 2, 2, 6, 2, 7, 7. Ooh, close, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. But don't forget, this is a bonus to try. You still have a chance to win the bottle and the Penelope pours, right? All right, let's do the next one for you, Joe. 2, 2, 6, 2, 5, 5. Ooh, super, super close. Love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna back up a little bit just to make sure I'm not missing it. Where's his? All right. So next on here, we're gonna do this one in just a second. 499 chance down. So chance down, I need a number from you, buddy. I need so it has to start with 2262, and then you just give me the last 2 numbers that you want me to put in there. So let me know which ones you want, so we can do yours next. So let me see. Has he put anything yet? No. So we'll go back. There's chance downs. Just let me know what your number. Either you want to give me the last 2 numbers, you want to give me the whole thing, but let me know so we can do that. Have you tried it yet, Mr. Not to Be That? It smells very different. Actually, that smells very caramel. Like that smells like a caramel candy to me. Chance Downs started to put his thing in there. Wow, that smells caramel candy to me. Ooh. Okay, now I like. There's like a grape flavor in there too that I don't remember tasting that the first time. Because what this is, it's actually finished. Let me see. Straight rye whiskey, Calvados, and Armagnac. Oh, so nice. I like it. Let's go ahead and do this next one. 2, 2, 2, 2, 6, 2, 7, 5. Ooh, so close, so close. I say that I don't even know what the numbers are. I don't want to know the last numbers because I don't want to give anything away, you know. So let's see. Tamara is next. So I'm going to give it a few seconds. I don't want it to lock on us tomorrow, so we're going to give it a few seconds before we do that. It's Not to Be That's typing away. I'm going to start pouring out these pours so we can get those going. Remember, at 8 o'clock, my alarm goes off, so we eventually we'll kind of stop this as well. Oh, no, that was from I didn't know if you had heard me before, so that's why. Thank you, though. So I'm gonna pour these out as we get going here. I don't know. Can you guys hear the music? I have some music in the background. My dog's barking in the background. But a lot of fun stuff. Let me go over some of the stuff that we have that I wanted to go over. So last time I did this, I kind of skipped all my news, all my teasers, all that stuff. I just skipped it all. Oh, I just spilled a little bit there. So let me see. Teasers. We have KBF, Kentucky Bourbon Festival, coming up. I'm going to be going to that. I'm going to be going to that with my wife and two of my daughters. We're all going to be going. Last year, it was just my wife and myself. This year, two of my HRH and Deanna decided they're going to go. What that means for me is there's more room in to bring stuff back, right? That's what I take it as. That there's more room to bring more bourbon back. Because I did a pretty good job last year, but my problem was I didn't have enough room for all of it. So that's what I take from that. All right, let's do tomorrow's here real quick. 226262. Oh, helps if I hit that right. Ooh, I like this next number she has. 226223. Oh, it's locked. So we have I think it's a 3-minute wait, and then it'll let me do it again. So we'll just let that kind of sit there for those few minutes and do that. What happened? 18, 1928. Okay, but don't forget hashtag 1928 for a chance to win a pour of this. Nati says he only has 19. And how many people are in here? We have, we have about 33 people in here. So just make sure. Is that all you have is 19 still? How many did you have? Make sure. I just want to make sure.
18. Oh, 17.
He only has 17. So I'll give you like one more minute to hit 1928. And if you want hashtag 1928 for a chance to win. Hold on one second. I lost where I was on my thing. Okay, there we are. All right. So Top Dog will be next. So Top Dog with 2 chances here. And let's I still have to give it a little bit of time. So we'll run the race and then do that. Go ahead and let's share the screen for the race. So this is for the Bacta 1928. Go ahead and kind of show that. I'm going to start typing out the, man, how do you spell this? Bacta. Oops, 1928. All right, misspelled Bacta. Oops. Bacta. 1928. All right, let me get these labeled. And are you missing anybody there? All right, so are we ready to go? Are we ready to run this one? So he's putting the last names in there. And then we'll run this one, and then we'll start running the next Top Dog one here, and then we'll keep going from there. So as you start drinking this a little bit more, because I think it's because we had such a high proof in the last one, it starts getting a little bit smoother, a little bit sweeter. And so it's getting, that sweetness that I remember having it when I had it there is starting to come through more. It's very much like a dessert whiskey, I would say. But very like candy-ish, candy, caramel, grape, candy, a lot of sweetness that just sticks to the tongue at the end. Huh? All right, run it. Let's go ahead and run that. So we can get that going. What we might do on the last one, so we might start making them a little bit shorter, just so we don't take up too much time with that. As this one's running, I'm gonna start running Top Dog. Hey, Top Dog, I need 2 numbers. I think he's. Let me see. Top Dog. Where's Top Dog? I think he had put it somewhere afterwards. So he wants 14 and 71. Okay, so I'm gonna do Top Dog's first one, which is just have to make sure I remember the first one's right. 2. Oh, still not letting me do it yet. Still not letting me do it. It's a little early. All right, I'll do it after. I'll do it after this. Hopefully, it'll let me do it after this. That's the only thing I don't like. That I know it's on purpose because you don't want people just hitting codes and getting into your house, right? Because it's made for the front door. But I don't like that it does that for so long because it slows me down. It slows me down here. And don't forget, winners will have an extra pour sent to them. It'll be a random one from me, but it's it cost me the same to send you one as pretty much the same to send you two. So I'm just gonna send you two. Why waste that money? Why not just give you some extra there? As that's going on, I'm gonna start typing in HAKTA 1928, and we'll see who the winners are. We got 47 seconds left to go. We got a lot of close but no cigar blend. Yeah, Joe. All those numbers my wife picked. Well, that's good, Keith P. I'm glad your wife, Polly, is very lucky. I mean, you might be the lucky one. You got your wife, right? So maybe we'll see. We'll see. So I'm excited to see what you guys have. So Keith P., you are next in line. So we'll get you next going as well. But there it is. Let me highlight Top Dogs to make sure I have his numbers up. All right, got 10 seconds left to go here. And we'll see what goes on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Canadian Chris. Hey, Canadian Chris has been pretty lucky lately. You know what's funny about with Canadian Chris? I think twice. Correct me if I'm wrong, Canadian Chris, but I think twice you won a Canadian whiskey, which is funny that he can't get this one up there. The Canadian whiskey he won, he can't get in Canada. But he did here. So was that the last place, Russ L? Russ L. So congratulations, Canadian Chris, Russ L. Once again, in the chat, I have a pin at the top so that you can go fill out the forms for me, just so I can make sure I can get the information I need for you guys and get that going. So thank you. Congratulations. So let's see. Top Dog. Top Dog has 14 and 71. So 2, 2, 6, 2, 1, 4. All right. Next, 2, 2, 6, 2, 7, 1. Ooh, sorry, Top Dog. Are we missing a number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's 6 numbers. You scared me there. You scared me. I thought we were going to have to go back and do all of them. Woo! Why you do that to me, Nati? All right. Keith P, next in the house. Let's see how lucky your wife is. So, just so you guys know, I really want to give this one away tonight. And let's say somebody wins it before we get to your number. So, another thing I'm going to be doing is I will be doing another live Sunday, right? That's one of the things I need to talk about. So, let me bring it up on my thing here because I wrote down what I need to do. Let me see, where is that? Live sample Penelope October KBF. Oh, here it is. So on Sunday, I'm going to be going on about 4:30ish. I'm not sure yet because Bourbon Hall goes on this Sunday as well. I'm not going to impede on his time. But the cool thing is, on the last Bourbon Halls, when he was doing his live, I won a sample of Russell Reserve 15. Instead of me taking his Russell Reserve 15 sample, I told him to hold on to it so that when I go live on Sunday, we're going to give away a sample Russell Reserve 15 to one of you guys out there. So I'll be on before him. It's be Sunday. It's 3-day weekend. So I actually get to have a little bit of fun and do that with you guys. So that's why we're doing that. So 4:30ish on Sunday. We'll kind of talk about that again at the end, but 4:30ish on Sunday. And I have a few other things I need to talk about. I only done one of my teasers, but let's start off with Keith P here. 2, 2, 6, 2, 1, 7. All right. 2, 2, 6, 2, 1, 6. And so, as I said, I do have a contingency plan. So if somebody wins, we're going to vote on the next bottle that goes in here. I have a few bottles that I have ideas for. and we'll have it locked up. And on Sunday, we'll start with those, and we'll go that way. It's just hard for me. I couldn't reset it while we're going live, so that's the reason we'll have to do it on Sunday. But beware, we'll mark everybody down. We'll make sure that everybody gets it. And even if you're not there, because you're still get a chance to win. Okay. All right. Next one. 226218. Ah, damn it. So we got two more to try out here. And then we'll, that's Keith P is right now in the house. And after Keith P, who do we have up here? Let me see who's after Keith P. And guys, I really appreciate all you for doing this and donating. Without you guys, none of this could happen. I just enjoy hanging out with you. I enjoy all the fun we get to have. I enjoy this community. I'm doing my bourbon. The reason I'm doing the Sunday is because I'm going to do a bourbon haul, and I have a crazy bourbon haul. It's not my most insane. It's not my smallest, but it's a pretty good one that I'm going to be going over that day. I have a lot of the bottles here on the side. I had to clean up my space because I had so many boxes behind me that I couldn't really, get comfortable and stand here. But I do have a good bourbon haul coming, and a lot of that is, because of you guys helping me find stuff. Because so Texas is a huge state, and I'm in the lower part of Texas, right? And so what happens is everything goes to Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Corpus, and then the crap that's left over comes down to me. So the way I find bourbons is if I travel, which luckily we do travel a good amount, or because I have friends like you guys that help me find things. So I do really appreciate you guys. And so thank you for just spending the time with me, having a drink with me, and doing all that fun stuff. Talking about that, I think it's time for another drink. Mr. Natividad, how are you doing? All right. So let's go between these two. You know what? Let's do this one because I'm going to do two cigar blends afterwards. So Bardstown. So when I went out, I was out in Cincinnati, and then I got to do 1 day in Kentucky. And when I went to 1 day in Kentucky, I got to have a good time. I got to have some fun out there. When I was out there, I went to Bardstown, and they have the single barrel pick. I never had a Bardstown single barrel pick, and I figured, hey, let's pick that up and try it. I like a lot of Bardstown stuff. They have some good stuff out there, so I definitely want to make sure we try that. So let me open this puppy up. Let's pop it open. Ooh, nice little pop there. And so let's do hashtag Bardstown. Hashtag Bardstown. We still have two more pours. I'm giving you we're doing a little bit of a smaller pour just so I don't kill Natividad tonight. Last time with the Adios MF and the Hazmat and everything else we had in between, Natividad was having a good time. Oh, this smells good. Let's talk a little bit about this. Bardstown single barrel, 120 proof, aged 6 years, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Man, all that made my mouth water. I want more. Yep, definitely. So I'm gonna see if we can do the next one for him. So it's the 20. So nope, not yet. So go ahead and start putting that hashtag in there. And as soon as I can, I'm gonna get through the next two on this one. And don't worry, if somebody wins, I have a contingency plan that we will get another bottle in here for Sunday and get that going as well. And believe me, it's going to be a fun bottle. I want to make sure that whatever's in here is going to be fun, exciting, and something that you want. So it's not going to be anything that you can really just find. A lot of the bottles I'm going to put in here, either I found because one of you is nice enough to help me find it, or because I got it off auction. Just don't tell my wife. She doesn't like me doing auctions too much because by the time you pay all the fees, the shipping and everything, those auctions do get a little bit pricey. So I try not to do as many of those as I used to. But luckily, you know what? I'm gonna talk about this and see what you guys think. See what you guys think about this. I discovered that we can hunt all the allocated stuff that we want, and sometimes you're excited that you get it. Sometimes when you get it, you open up and it's not what you thought it would be. I've discovered that for a good price, a lot of times I rather pick a barrel pick that somebody, one of our friends, somebody in the community, or one of them did a barrel pick, because a lot of times you're going to get a pick that somebody you know did, somebody you trusted, and for a heck of a price, and that's what makes, and that to me, those are unicorns because they're barrels, it's a single barrel, and if you're lucky to get one of those, one or two of those bottles and have on the shelf, most of the time they're bangers. I mean, they're just great, and you're not overpaying for it, and it's something you can enjoy, and it's something that somebody help you choose. So I really do. I think I'm buying more and more barrel picks from people I know than anything else nowadays because of that. Because it's just such. I just enjoy them. They're good picks. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think I'm crazy? You guys kind of agree with me? Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What happened? Message retracted. Okay. All right. I definitely agree on the single barrel theory. Yeah. I mean, it's such a. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna mute you for a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. All right. Let's try to get these going again. So 22622 and then 226262. Ooh, that one sounded good. I like that one. So sorry, Keith P. That was not the winner. Next, let me see. Next online, I have Dave. Dave the man. All right. Hold on 1 second. I actually just need to invite. Hold on 1 second. All right. So let me go to Dave. We have Dave's going on. Sorry about that. There's a little bit of stuff going on that we're trying to figure out here on the side because of timing and stuff like that as well. So let me go for Dave's. Dave's got 2 chances. So let's try Dave's. It's 226219. Ooh. I just feel like every time we do one nothing, we're getting one step closer. Hey, Top Gun's on. I don't know if you guys hear, but my wife and actually Deanna both love Top Gun. So pick up the volume a little bit there so you can hear that. Let's go for Dave's second choice. 226257. Oh, you erased it, but luckily. Ooh. So it says only got 17 numbers. Is that what we have left, or how many we have that we've done? Oh, 17 hashtags. Okay. All right. Oh, no, what? This is not going to work because if she highlights it, then I lose where I'm at. So we're trying to figure out something so that I'm. Wait, who is next online? Who are we doing next? We did Dave, right? So. I like bourbons next. Okay, I'm gonna do I like bourbon next. I don't know if we'll get to do both of them. I think it might stop out on me, but it's gonna be the 226212. Yep, locked out. So we have to do the 226221 right after that, and I'm gonna keep yours right there. And so I'm apologizing. I cannot read because I'm trying to keep where the numbers are. I'm not where the comments are, so I can't read all the comments. So I apologize. I'm not responding to the comments as much as I would like. But we're trying to figure out how we can do that so that they can pop up, and I want to respond to you guys as much as I can, but not lose the numbers. So we're gonna have to think of a better way to do this than Natividad. So we'll figure that out. We'll think about this for next time, guys. How are we doing on the Bardstown? Are we close to getting that one running? So Natividad's typing up the last one for the Bardstown. We'll do that race and then we'll continue with I Like Bourbon a Lot. And I like bourbon a lot. I love the name that you chose because I like bourbon a lot. And so it's just a fun name. So I like that you chose that name. Let me see. Let me just make a label and we'll continue on Bardstown. So is anybody out there going to Kentucky Bourbon Festival? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to try to read comments. So if I see me looking at the sides, because I have the live on the side as well over here. So let's see. Let me know if you guys are going to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Let me know. I would love to know. Because I would love to, meet you guys there. If you guys are there and you guys see me, come up to me. Come say hi. I like to talk. I like to chat. You'll see me. You'll see my wife and my 2 daughters. You won't see the shadow of my wife like you saw, or the reflection, I should say, of my wife. You'll actually get to see her. We all get to go out there. So I enjoy a pour. My daughter HRH enjoys a pour. My daughter Deanna, who's helping me tonight, she doesn't enjoy a pour. She doesn't really like to drink too much. And my wife doesn't drink too much as much as she used to anymore either. So you'll see me and HRH a little happy. You probably see them pretty much sober because they're going to be our DDs for the trip. When we're out there, we're hoping to hit the Four Roses because the Four Roses limited edition drop happens as well. Let me see. Joe B, no going. Sorry, I was late. For your information, not laughing at the storm damage, laughed at the accidental timeout. Oh, yeah, accidental timeout does happen, These damn timeouts. I wish they would. Are you ready to tell you that? So this one is the race for the Bardstown. First and last place wins. This is the Bardstown. It's the single barrel pick. And as I said, it's a 120 proof, 6 years, and it's a fun pour. Are you liking this one? Yeah, I like it. Let me see if I can. Let me see if it lets me. Let me hit the first button. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Still timed out right now. These damn timeouts. They're putting me in check. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start the race. I'm gonna put it on screen here. Well, everybody just go ahead and shuffle it a little bit and start it. And we're gonna do this race. After this race, we'll continue with I Like Bourbon a Lot with his last one, and then from there, after I Like Bourbon a Lot, I have Joe B in the house. After that, as soon as my alarm goes off, we won't be able to do any more. Have anybody else, do a super chat? Unfortunately, I can't take it away. But just so you know, no more. I'll announce at that time when we should stop. Everybody, let me go over I keep jumping around, and I make all these notes not to do that, and I don't ever go through all of them. So let me go back to my notes as this race is going on. So we have the teaser I first gave you, KBF, coming up. And, if anybody are out there or in the area and just want to come say hi, come say hi. There's a liquor store there that's on their main street that I'm going to probably go hang out at least one night. I'm thinking hopefully Saturday night because they have over there, they're allowed to have bars in their liquor stores. So I don't know if you know that, Nati, but they have bars in their liquor stores. They sell on Sundays. Yeah. But the cool thing is the bars and liquor stores actually, that means they have good pours. So you're allowed to find a good pour there. So my next teaser is October 18th. October 18th, I'm going to do a Halloween cocktail live. So it's not going to be my normal whiskey stuff. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to do a Halloween cocktail. So if you guys know me, I'm old-fashioned ways, right? And I do old-fashioned cocktails. And every year, Halloween's so much fun to come up with some creative ways to do some cocktails. And so I'm going to have a few of my friends in the cocktail community join me, come on, and we're going to make some Halloween cocktails. What we'll do is we'll come up with the cocktails. I'll post all the recipes before we go on live. So if you guys want to try to make the recipes while we're doing them, you have that opportunity to get the ingredients or see if you have them before and join us. So I know it's a different one. It's a different live. It's not what you're used to with the whiskey. I will figure out how to do giveaways with it. We'll still have some fun with it, but hopefully you'll join us just to see, see the different side of it, see the cocktails. We got 22, so 22. Let's go. 22 seconds left. Ooh. Which one were we on right now? No. For the, I like bourbon a lot, right? I like bourbon a lot. Okay. I was making sure he's on my screen. 1 second left, and here we go. We got winners, chicken dinners for Bardstown. So it's Dave. Oops. Big Dave in the house. Dave Vogel. Dave in the house. And then who's last place? Tom. Is his name? No, it's so funny, Nati. I typed his name the same way you did with the T, capital T, capital O. So congratulations, Dave. Congratulations, Tom Black. Just once again, I put in the on the top of the chat. So make sure you guys fill out that information. I get it to you. I think it's funny that we typed it exactly the same way. All right, I'm gonna come back to I like bourbon a lot, and right. That's the one I was on, right? I like bourbon a lot. All right, so I'm gonna highlight his. So we have to do the second one. So 2, 2, 6, 2, 2, 1. Woo! Every time we do one, we're one step closer, right? So Joe B in the house. Joe B in the house. Ooh, I like his numbers. Hey, wait. There we go. 2, 2, 6, 2, 2, 6 pound. I have water. I've been drinking. Thank you. Wife's making sure we're hydrated. She has to deal with us after this. So she's taking care of us tonight to make sure she's not having to deal with us after this, But wife, just so you know, we've been going slow. We've been doing lighter pours, nothing too heavy, no hazmat. We didn't start off with, audio. So we're doing good. I think I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah, see, we're doing pretty good. I think that means we need to do more, huh? So Joe B's in the house. Wait, have we done Joe B's? We haven't done Joe B's yet, right? So Joe B. 2, 2, 6, 2, 2, 6. Woo, I like that one though. Joe B. Good guess. I think all of them are great guesses, of course. I love these guesses. Gandy Road. That's why he's not highlighted here. Here we go. Mr. Gandy Road. Let's go ahead and do yours before we lock out again. 2, 2, 6, 2, 0, 2. Ooh, I like that number. I like twos. So anytime there's twos, but remember, I didn't make the number, so I can't tell you what's in it. Let me see who's next, so we can just get to them and lock it out. Here we go. Rick Moreland. I know Rick's in the past has won some of our samples and stuff. Winners all cheers. Winners cheers all. Yeah, thank you, Rick. Let's see. Oh, Rick, I need what numbers did you want, Rick? I don't have a number for you. So remember, the number, Rick, is hold on, let me make sure I'm giving you the number. 2262 are the first four numbers. I'm giving you the first four numbers. I need the last two numbers from you, Rick. So go ahead and put those in the chat so I can make sure I get you up there. If you guys see it before me, just let me know, please, because remember, I'm hanging out towards the top here, so I'm not skipping anybody. Let me see. After Rick, let me see. Okay, is Rick the last one, or is there more after my team? Okay, I'm just scrolling. Yeah. So, we got Jeff. Do you have a Keith in between that?
Oh, no, sorry. That's all.
Okay. So I did. Oh, there we go. Rick Moreland. All right, Rick. Here we go. Let's get yours on here. 2, 2, 6, 2, 5, 7. Oh, locked out. So we're almost caught up with chat. So as that's going on, are we ready? Have we done a pour? Have we done a race? Oh, geez. All right. So Jeff, thank you, Jeff. You're the next one. As soon as it finishes timing out, we'll do that. Let me see any other teasers. Oh! Before I run out of time, I need to do what I completely missed last time, huh? Oh, okay. We got two things to do. Let me talk about. So I want to start I kind of wanted to start doing some merch. You guys let me know if you guys would like me to do some merch, but I want to kind of do some stuff differently. Of course, I'll probably end up doing a Glen, but I want to do a Glen a little bit different. We'll talk about that later. But Glens is just what we drink. We drink out of. We all like Glens. I like supporting, like all here. So definitely, I'll probably do a Glen sometime. And I just need to make my. I don't have my chosen what is it logo yet, but I will do it. I'm gonna do a Glen sometime soon. But let me know. Do you guys think I should do some merch? Let me know. But I'm gonna show you some ideas that I have. So the cool thing is, I have some stuff here on the site that I got from others, right? And I think this is a really cool idea. So this is a bottle flight thing, and there's two things I kind of want to do with this. One, if you've never seen this before, it's Agent Or, and what it is actually so that you can actually share samples or carry samples, and I think it's 3-ounce samples that you can do, so you can actually do that. What I think would be cool is we do this. I put my name on it, do that. The thing about it is, and I have to, everything has to be ordered in, I forget, like I want to say 13s or 15s or something like that. So I'd have to have people to say, hey, yeah, I really do like that idea and I would like it. But I'm going to tell you, I have estimated pricing is between $49 and $55 is what it would end up. So it is a pricey one, but I think it's something that's really cool because you get to do that. If we do that as well, what I would like to do is actually get one set up and start doing like almost like an infinity pour that we share, so that everybody in the community, what we'll do is I'll fill up first, I'll send it to somebody in the community. They get to try the samples that are in it, and then they get to pass it on to somebody else. And we just keep going through the community like that. And so we all get to share samples together. I think that would be fun. But let me know. I mean, it might be too pricey. It might be something that is just too expensive at, between, as I said, what was the price tonight? $49 to $55 is what, if I could do larger quantities, of course it goes down. But when you're doing small quantities like that, it is a little bit pricier. Just so you know, I know New Braunfels is who I got it from, and they're the ones that I like the idea, and I thought it'd be fun to do. So let me know. Is this something you guys would be interested in me doing? If so, leave in the comments, or if you're in my Discord, go mention in the Discord what you like, if you would like that. And then next, as I was talking about the Glencairn. So this is actually, I don't know if you guys follow. I'm sure a lot of you guys follow SLB. I love their packaging. The SLB does an amazing job with their packaging. And this is what I got from them. And it's their, so they set up so you can have blind Glens. I've had this idea for a while about having blind Glens. And they're each engraved. Let me pull one out. So it's a black Glen that's engraved. I've thought about doing this, but I kind of want to do it a little bit differently. I was actually talking to Natividad about it earlier. And what I would like to do with it instead is put my logo, when I ever come up with the logo or whatever, put that in the front, but on the bottom, put either 1, 2, 3, 4 or A, B, C, D's. That way, if you don't have, because this way, with it in front, if you pour your own blind, you might know which one you poured in each. But if you don't know, if I put it on the bottom, you can actually pour your own blind and still do a blind, because you can mix them up, and then at the end you can check what it is. Like I like to put, like when I do a lot of, like I think it's not these, so mine doesn't have it. His actually has an A or B on the bottom of his, because I'm using that for a blind I'm doing with the group, which we'll talk about in a second as well. I did mention it last time. So I'm doing a whiskey blind, a Texas whiskey blind with a bunch of friends. It's Whiskey Shaman, Your Drinking Buddy, and Bourbon Jerk. So we're doing a big Texas blind. We send each other a bunch of random samples of Texas whiskeys, and then we're doing 4. Like I have to do 4. They're each doing 4, and then we're layering it down to 1, and then we're gonna have a big live together where we actually choose a grand winner. And that's just going to be, I think that's going to be a fun time. We haven't set a date for that because we're still doing the first preliminary parts of it, filming it. I haven't even started editing it. That's a whole other thing, but it was a lot of fun. So let me see. Top Dog says, I think you should stick with, whoops, I lost it. Where do you put it? Do you see it there? So you have it. All right. Well, let me try doing because Jeff Castle was the next one on my thing, right? So let me do Jeff's. Let me see if it lets me here. Oops. Let me knock that off again. Jeff Castle. Hold on. Let me see if it lets me. 2 2 6 2 8 8. Ooh, we're getting so close. All right. Let me see who's next on here. .com.
Oh, I'd already done.
But I haven't done that one yet, right?
No.
226248, and then I'm just gonna do it until we lock out again. 2262. I like that he reversed 84. That's smart. I like that. That's a good way of trying it, you know. All right, we got Top Dog in the house, and he's doing 41. So 226241. Whew. One every time we do this is a number left. So I want to know HABCD Glens. Yeah, those. I mean, I like them, but I was thinking like put them on the bottom so that you can still do like if you have to. If nobody's with you, like a lot of times my wife will pour my blinds for me, which is very helpful. But just in case that we not. All right, let me get to the next ones because we're gonna run out of time here, and we're gonna actually do 2 cigar blends. So once again, this cigar, I'm gonna do this one first, and then I'm gonna do a Nancy Fraley cigar blend that I picked up. So the first one is an Art of the Spirit. Oh, come on, focus in there. It's always fun when your camera doesn't want to focus. Okay, it's actually started focusing at the end there. So I have to block my face because it wants to automatically focus. So this is a Takagi cigar blend. This is also one of those that's by Whiskier. And so this was at the same one I went to, and I got a pour of this one. I really liked it, so that's why I picked it up. But I wanted to do this one and just kind of sit and compare it also with the cigar blend from Nancy Fraley because all her cigar blends are amazing. And the cool thing about this one, it is actually $2.98. And so I don't know if you guys watched Mash and Drum. He had Nancy Fraley on, and he got to do a really cool blind with her. He got to try from sample 1 to the newest sample and kind of rate them. And what they were doing is just showing that even though they're all different, they're all very good. And some of the newer ones were actually high on his list and finished in his top 5. So it's pretty cool. But what they're saying is it's actually Bourbon Hall that actually had her as well. And she mentioned that everything from 280 on are more like the first batches. So when I found a 298, I had to try it. So we're going to try that one after this one. But let's do the Art of the Spirit, and then we'll go from there. Oh, Natty is putting his drink over here pretty quickly, and I have to actually finish my last one. So this one, let's put. I'm gonna type it in because I can't even Takagi. So hashtag Takagi, but I'm gonna put that in there for you. Hashtag TOKAJI. Oops. Hashtag TOKAJI. So there it is. It's in the chat. That's what you want. So you can have a chance to win a part of this. Hey, Bourbon Hall in the house. How we doing, buddy? I was talking about you right now. Okay, who's the last one I did, Mr. Natividad, for the thing? Do you remember? Top Dog was it, right? I did Top Dogs.
Okay.
Yes.
We did dogs.com.
Yeah.
We did Top Dogs for the next one.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that makes sense. Somebody said, Top Dog said, I think you should stick to your bread and butter and do a customized old-fashioned glass. I've thought about that too. I thought about doing a glass plus a lot of times I make my old-fashions in a mixer. So I thought about doing it that way as well, doing an old-fashioned with inside. There you go, not to be done. Actually gave you a little bit more pour than I gave myself. I think I'm going to add a little bit more to myself here. Oops, a little bit spilt there. Hey, thank you guys. Everybody's jumping on there. So Bourbon Hall is next. Hey, Bourbon Hall, appreciate you joining me. I was talking about you. I am going. We talked about this because I communicate with a lot of our friends online. We want to make sure that we support each other, that we help each other, that we promote each other. Which reminds me, before I forget, so RJ the Fed. RJ the Fed has hit 1,000, and he's actually jumped up pretty close, pretty quickly. I think he's close to 1,500 subs now. So if somebody can help me put his link in the comments for us. So he's going to be on Monday. He's giving away not one, not two, but 10 Weller 107s, completely free, just because he hit 1,000 subs, and he's going to make sure that he gives all those away, and it's going to be on Monday. I don't know the time. So RJ the Fed, if you're anywhere in here, mention it. If you want to talk about it, put it in there. Let us know. But Bourbon Hall, he goes on Sundays. He goes on every other Sunday. I happen to be going on the Sunday that he's also going on, so I'm going to go on before him. I won with him. I just realized Bourbon Hall. Since you donated, I need two numbers from you. So so you have a chance to win the Stagg. The first four numbers are 2262. I need 2 more digits from you, so I need 2 of those from you so I can do your digits next, sir. With him on his live, he was giving away a lot of stuff. He always gives away good stuff as well, and he gave away Russell's Reserve 15. He's lucky enough to have a bottle. I don't have a bottle of that yet. I won a sample of it. I won that sample, but I want to share it with you guys. I've been blessed enough to try a sample of it. I love it. It's an amazing sample, and I want somebody else to be able to try it as well. So on Sunday, I'm going to actually be giving away the sample I won from him. He's holding it for me. He's going to be sending it to you guys, and we're going to do a Russell Reserve 15. Let me see. Bourbon Hall. No, Bourbon Hall. So it has to be start off with 2262, and then I need 2 numbers from there, buddy. 2262, and then 2 numbers from there. So I'm giving you the first 4 digits. It's a 6-digit code. I need 2 more numbers, so I need a 2262, and then 2 numbers, and then a 2262, another 2 numbers, buddy. So after Bourbon Hall, let me see, who do we have after Bourbon Hall? So I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anybody. So after Bourbon Hall, we have Tamara again. So Tamara's actually very lucky all the time. So let's see. I mean, she could be the winner. Let's see what happens. If nobody wins tonight, I'm gonna continue this Sunday. I want somebody to win this weekend. I'm tired of this one in here. I really am. I want somebody to win it. So I really hope somebody wins it, and we can move on to the next bottle, so we can vote for the next bottle. Here we go. Bourbon Hall, here we go. I need so I need that one, and I need one more because you did $10. I need one more from you, buddy. 226209. Ooh, one step closer. Every time we have these, it's one step closer. Okay. Well, you know what? Be safe as you're heading to the airport. Make sure you're taking, you're paying attention more to the road than to me. But I appreciate you, at least still listening. But get to the airport safely. Go drop off Renee safely. So. No,
Okay. It's just I hear that.
Yeah. Top Dog's really cool. I got to meet him when we did our. I went with Shane to do his Jack Daniel's pick, and I got to meet him there. Him and his wife were really cool. Had a good time with them. They actually helped make a lot of like the cups that we used last time that we had from Shane's gathering. There, he made them, and he does. I seen him where he gets the bottles, and he actually makes some cool things with the bottles as well. So let me see back to the merch ideas. As I'm waiting for Bourbon. Oh, here we go. Bourbon Hall got this one. Let's go ahead and do his real quick. 226250. All right. Let me see who was after Bourbon Hall. Sorry, Bourbon Hall, you didn't win, buddy. But hey, you're that much. You're helping us narrow this down and get us that much closer. We have Tamara next. How are we doing with the race? All right. So after I do this one, we're going to do the race. 226211. All right. So let's get this race going. I'm going to pour out these pours. Look at the list there just to make sure your name is on it. I don't want anybody missing that was, supposed to be on it. This Art of the Spirit, how do you like it? Not to be done.
I like it.
Yeah. So Nati says he likes the other one a little bit better, but it's a good pour. It's very different. I like that it's, just that finish on it. It kind of has it starts off as a cigar and then kind of gets a little bit sweet. This is a blend of straight whiskey finished in Takagi wine cask and double oaked. Yeah. So Natividad saying that it has a strong taste to it, like a nice strong taste, but it doesn't burn like the other ones. And so, I mean, am I finally getting Nati to be, suck it up and be better. So this is 54% alcohol. So what is that? 108. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. 108 proof. If I'm doing my math right. So I don't see anybody adding on to it. So if they haven't, go ahead and start that one. And once again, this is first and last place wins a pour of this, plus any winner is going to get a random secondary pour from me, just to see, just because it cost me the same to send you two. It does one, so why not? Oh man, I was a nice heavy pour on that one. Somebody's going to get a little lucky on that one. I went a little bit heavy on that one, but that's okay. Go ahead and start this off. It's 7:50 right now, so we're actually doing really good on time. So I'm happy that we are. And I'm gonna, as we start this one, did I do tomorrow's already? I did, right? So tomorrow, did I do yours? Let me know. If not, I'll run it again if I have to, just in case I don't want to forget. Way to go through it back. I thought we did, but I'll run it again. I don't want to. And then after tomorrow is Joe B. And we have all of these. Let me see. And then we have Les Bamblet. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Apologize. So here we go. This is the race for the Art of the Spirit Takagi cigar blend. I like this one. It's very different. It's very different than cigar blends I've had. I do enjoy it. Art of the Spirit always has these interesting labels on them. Yeah. Yeah, and so Nati's saying that he doesn't get a tobacco taste, and you have to remember a lot of them are not, because they're cigar blends, and they're not not all of them have the tobacco taste in them. They're supposed to be so that when you smoke a cigar, it's supposed to highlight the cigar as well. So that way you know. Let me see. TOKA what? Yeah, it's funny how it does grow on you, doesn't it? He's saying like it's funny because he says it's growing on him, and it does. I mean, the more you drink, it's because when you go from taste to taste, you have some of that left over from the before. Even if you cleanse your palate, you're still having some of that, and so you can have this in a totally different order and like one more than the other than you did today. How much? We have 30 seconds left on this. Let me print these labels out. There you go, Les. Yeah, I still like this pour. I had it that night. We got 11 seconds going on here. I had it that night. I thought it was a really good pour, and I like it again tonight. So I'm glad I did pick up this bottle. And this is once again is another one from that liquor store. And Whiskey is the one that. Hold on one second. I'm typing in the thing. All right, so Trinity is first place. Hey, congratulations, Trinity. Trinity B. And last place, Mr. Lopez. All right, Mr. Lopez. Trinity, congratulations on winning this. And as I mentioned on the comments, I have it pinned on the top. Please fill out that information for me so I can get this to you. And so that I make sure you get it. And you're going to get a bonus. I'm going to send you a bonus pour somewhere in there. And somebody's actually already getting a bonus. Look at that. I was a little bit heavy poured on that one. So you're already getting a bonus there. Now, I'm going to go through the next one. So I'm just going to do tomorrow's again, just because I'm not sure if I did do it. I want to make sure that if I didn't, that we get it done. Can you double check who's after that one, just to make sure I'm not missing? Because I think it's Joe B after that. All right. So let's do tomorrow's again. 226211. See. I wasn't sure we did, but I'm glad we did it again. I'd rather be safe than sorry and not miss anybody. Joe B. So Joe B, why not? I like that. I like that, Joe B. I like the confidence. I like that. Why not there? So 226200. I just want to make sure I read that again. I didn't want to mess it up and do the wrong one. Joe B, I agree. Why not? Why not try it? I mean, every number we're doing, we're running closer and closer and closer. So I hope somebody wins tonight. But if somebody does not win tonight, then Sunday night, I'm gonna be here Sunday. Hopefully, you guys will be able to join. I want to get rid of this bottle. I want to get rid of it and put the next one in. We're having a lot of fun, but it's time for a new bottle. I'm tired of seeing the Stagg in there. I like Stagg. It's one of my favorite pours, and I really enjoy it. But it's time for a new one, guys. It's time for a new one. My goodness, I'm running out of room for all the samples out here. So 6 minutes to 8 o'clock. I'm just gonna finish this one up. We're gonna do the next cigar blend. Don't chug it down yet. Don't chug it down yet. So the next one we're gonna do in a few minutes, in a few seconds here. I'm just gonna, I'm not trying to chug the last one. So we're doing a Nancy Fraley Joseph Magnus cigar blend. This is batch 298. 298. I've not had a bad pour from her yet. I've enjoyed all her pours. They've all been good. If you watch Mash and Drum and you watch that live with her, that was probably one of the most fun lives I've ever watched. I really enjoyed it. He did a great job of breaking it down and, ranking them. And he had one of the funniest comments he had. He called one of the batches, I want to say it was batch 315. He called one of the batches a Fat Boy batch. It was so sweet and so good. He called it a Fat Boy batch. And he said it, and Nancy Fraley was taking a drink at the time. She almost spit it all out. So it was a good time. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. It's just such a good interview. It's such a good time with her. Such a good breakdown. And just showing that from batch to batch, they might be different, but they're all really good. And even her newer batches are doing really well. So as we're waiting here, I'm gonna start opening this up. Well, you know what? Let's Bram it. Let's do his, because I don't think we're locked out yet. 226235. Whew. Is somebody writing these down? How many numbers do we have left, Natividad? Do you know? We've done quite a few tonight, so we should be pretty close to running out of numbers and having a pour. I mean, having somebody win, having a pour. Who does? Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me find them again. I'm way up, so yeah. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna do your next one just in case I don't want to get. We're gonna do it till we get locked out, so because it starts a timer. So, 226235. Oh, everyone is one step closer, and I want somebody to win tonight. Come on, guys, let's get somebody to win. Oh, we do have a few more, huh? So Les did 2 from him and 3. So the 2 and a 3 add to the 5. So Les, give me another number there, buddy. Let's see, what do you put on here? All right. Let's do the 226247. Ooh, locked out. We're so close. .com is next. .com is next. Baba Yaga wants us to tell the rules again. The rules for this, it's just if you do a $5 super chat, you have a chance to win. I'm glad you're saying that. You have a chance to win one of these bottles, which we're going to do in a little while. It's 8 o'clock. We'll start going off, and you get a choice between one of these two. And you also, let me just put it up on the screen. It'll be easier. And also, so I did a 2-ounce pour of this flight here. So you also have a chance to win a 2-ounce pour of this flight. Now, this is just a bonus. All I'm doing with this is, if you do that, you have another chance. This is just a bonus chance of being able to win a Stagg Junior. It's a 6-digit code. I always intended it to be a 4-digit code. So in the beginning, that's what we're doing, 4 digits. I gave you the first 2. Now I'm giving you actually 4 digits. and so it's only a 2-digit code left. So that's the rules on that. So thank you for asking that, though. That's a good question. So I wanted to make sure you guys know that. Which one? Is Super Chat here or Venmo? I sent it on Venmo since I joined late. Oh, I'm doing it on here, but if you did send it on Venmo, I have .com next, and I can do yours on Venmo next. The reason I was doing it on here, I thank you for doing it on Venmo, though. I really want to give it away, and not everybody does Venmo, so that's why I opened up Super Chat today. But I do see yours. You have 10, and on Super Chat you didn't put the numbers in there. But as soon as I do .com's next one, so I'm locked out right now. It's a 3-minute reset. So as soon as it resets, I will do .com's, and then I'll do yours next, Paulo. So if you want in the chat, just give me 2 numbers that you want. So it's going to start with. Let me make sure. I want to make sure I say these right. 2262. Yeah, I'm just making sure. 2262, and then you put 2 numbers. And then since you did, you get 2 chances, 2262 twice for me. All right, guys. .com, right? .com is the next one. That's what we have next. Yeah, sorry, guys. There's my alarm. There's my 8 o'clock alarm. So after this, please, no more Super Chats. I can't cut it off, but no more Super Chats. We're going to run through the last few that we have. We're going to do the Venmo Super Chat as well. And then I'm going to give away the bottles. I'm going to give away the samples, and we're going to get ready to go watch Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. So let's go ahead and as we're waiting for that, let's start this one. So we're going to give away Joseph Magnus. So just put in their hashtag Nancy Rolls, and for a chance to win a 2-ounce pour of Joseph Magnus batch 298. Batch 298. I just want to make sure. So I'm sorry because I'm having to hold these numbers up over here. I'm not following with chat very well. I'm doing a terrible job tonight. I apologize. Bourbon Hall. I need to talk to him. He does an amazing job with keeping up with chat. He's on Sundays, every other Sunday. If you don't watch him, go watch him. He's just so entertaining, so much fun. I really love him. He's a great guy. So make sure you follow him. Make sure we go and look at RJ the Fed. He's giving away 10 bottles of Weller's 107. 10 bottles of Weller 107 on Monday. Don't forget, also Locktar was in here earlier. Locktar's a newer guy to our community, but doing some fun stuff, doing some reviews. He has a very good, for being very new, he has a lot of, he can dive deep into them. So he's fun to watch as well. I want to make sure, I want everybody who's out there. If you're out there and you want to put your link in there, put it in there, please. Don't be afraid to. I want to promote everybody that I can. So just make sure you're putting your chat in your links in the comments. I want to help everybody out. We all help each other out. It's a great community. We all love each other. We all help each other. So just so you know that. Not to be that, you have your glass, or is it over here? All right. So cigar blend. This is probably the last pour of the night, and then we'll go into the big super chat giveaways. Anytime we have a Nancy cigar blend, love it. I actually, since I'm getting off, I might actually I might smoke a cigar tonight. I have a 3-day weekend. If I don't do it tonight, I definitely do it tomorrow. Love it. Smells so good, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's funny. He not to be that starting to smell the things, like he's drinking enough with me that he's starting to smell the stuff. Like you definitely get caramel, but there's actually interesting. I don't remember it smelling orange before that. Ooh, Keith P. Batch 290 and 284. Those are some, she said anything above 280 is more like their first original batches. So you're going back to some of that stuff. She's using some of those blends. It's pretty cool if Mash and Drum, just go watch that because she talks about the history of it and where the changes happen and why some of those changes happen. And there's one pour that he wasn't crazy about, and she explained what she believes happened in that and why that one was so different. But it's just, she has so much knowledge. She brings so much to the community. She does so much for these blends, for the whiskeys. You know, she works with Wyoming. She works with Magnus. She works with Still Austin. I know she works with others too, and I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But she does such a great job with all of them. If you're still Austin person, starting I think in August, she's also gonna have. So they every month they have a bourbon, a Nancy Pick bourbon barrel come out. I think in August is when she starts with the Nancy Pick rye barrels as well. So there's a lot of fun stuff. Still Austin's doing a lot of fun stuff. Garrison Brothers does. I love Texas whiskey, so I'll promote those to the ends of time. All right. I recently got 309. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a good one. I haven't tried. You know what? I shouldn't say that's a great one, Dave, because I've not had any in the threes yet. So .com is what's next for me, right? And then I'll do the Venmo one. So okay, let's see if it lets me now. 22. Oh wait. That's wrong though. .com. I need you to give me a number. So it has to be 2262. Oh wait, that's what it is. So 6237. It was just mistyped. So it's 226237 was what I put. I didn't put 227237. I put 226237. Sorry about that .com. That was a little that confused me a little bit for a second, but I did get it in there. And then I need to do before we do Jeff. I need to go to the Venmo, and the Venmo, Paulo. I need your two numbers for me. So if you find them, put them up for me, please. And then I'll come back to Jeff and .com again. And remember, no more, please. I want to make sure I get off with plenty of time for Matt. There's Paulo's. All right, Paulo. It's 63 and 77. So 226263. Woo. I feel like I'm excited. Like every time I push it, and I'm waiting for it to go make the noise and just and open up. Right. I wish it would like have fireworks and stuff like that, but it doesn't. Right. All right. 2262. True. With all this alcohol in there, 77. Oh, I'm stressing out here. I want to give these away. All right. So we're now back to .com, right? .com. No. We did like he did one before, and then we did. Who was the last one we did right before this one? Oh yeah, .com was the one. So it's Jeff Castle first, and then .com again. All right. 226288. 226288. All right. We're so close. How are we doing with the one for Joseph Magnus with Nancy Rolls? Always one of my favorite pours. 226248. We're locked out, so we got to do the second one. And remember, no more, please, no more, because we have to get off to so that we can get over to Whiskey Wisdoms. And if somebody in the chat, if you guys do me a favor, put Whiskey Wisdoms live for tonight in the chat, so we can have that in there. No more donations, please. I appreciate you guys for all the donations you have done. I want somebody to win this. If you don't win tonight, we'll figure it out for Sunday. I mean, I might just give the next number Sunday. I might just go crazy and give the next number Sunday so we can get that set up. Yep. What do you think?
I mean, it's a 1 in 10 chance.
Yeah, 1 in 10 chance. So if you don't win tonight, I might have to do that for Sunday. But we had to wait about 3 minutes. And it was .coms that we're doing his second one. You should go live when you're smoking a cigar so we can all join you. You know what? Sunday, maybe Sunday we can do that, because I can't tonight because I don't have a time limit. I do want to get off in a little bit so we can jump over to Whiskey Wisdom. I know. I want to get rid of this one. My wife's saying I can't give out another number because then it's only 9 chances. But I mean, we'll talk. We'll talk. I'm ready to go to the next bottle. I'm getting. If looks could kill, I'd be dead right now. I'd be murdered.
think the code's getting changed.
Oh, no. Well, you're going to change the code when you do the next bottle. All right, guys. So if I'm sweating, it's because I got in trouble. I got in trouble already, but it's okay. I got in trouble for you guys, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh, she came back. I thought she was God. I'm not looking that direction, so if I don't look, I'm okay, right? That's the way it works, right? I'm an idiot. Yes, I'm an idiot. How are we doing? Are we ready for run that live? Are we ready to run that? Not to be done. Not the live. Let's get that race going. Let's get me out of this. Let's change subject here.
I was looking for the numbers, not the hashtag.
Why are you looking through numbers? I need you to do the hashtags. That's your job, sir. All right. I'm going to start pouring these out so I can have them ready. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. We're running out of time. I'm getting in trouble. Not to be Dodge, not paying attention to his own job. His one job he has, which means that he's having a good time. When we start getting him off and not paying attention, we're doing a good time. We're waiting for the timer to run out so we can run the second one of .com. We have Top Gun. .com, Top Dog, and Bourbon Hall has some. And tomorrow, guys, no more, please, because I won't have time to get them all done today. And I need to get off pretty soon. So, .com, I'm going to keep you guys. Listen to the wife. Who told me? Who put on there, listen to the wife? Listen to the wife. I probably should, right? Because, I don't want to have to sleep with one eye open tonight. So I probably should listen to the wife. Doc, remember, happy wife. That's true, Joe B. That's good advice. I don't know. Did you guys watch my cocktail that said happy wife? That was I did a happy wife cocktail. Woo. Nancy Rolls. I agree with your wife.com. You don't think I should give another number away to give you guys a bottle.com? Ooh, that was a little bit of heavy pour. Listen to the wife. I just keep getting listen to the wife. Listen to the wife. I agree. I guess I'm gonna have to listen to the wife so I don't get murdered in my sleep tonight. But you know what? I want to give away this bottle. I wanted to go to one of you. I appreciate all you, and I think you guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. So we'll figure this out. The next bottles, if you guys want to kind of know about the next bottles, I'm thinking about Wild Turkey 12. I'm thinking about a Purple Top. I'm thinking about what else did I have here? I had them on the side here. Let me see. Oh yeah. So these are possible next ones to go in there. Wild Turkey 12. Blanton's Gold. I just got this baby in today. So Blanton's Gold. I have a Purple Top laying around somewhere, and I can't find it right now, but I have a Purple Top too. So those are the ones I'm thinking about doing next. So that's why I want to get rid of this one. I have 3 bottles sitting here that I would like to do next. So you let me know. All caught up on Super Chat. Yep. I'm caught up on Super Chat, but no more Super Chats to be put in. Not that we're caught up, but I have a few more to do. But definitely no more Super Chats. Not to be that. Are we ready to run this race yet? We're running out of time, sir. I'm going to see if I can do the second one for this one. So .com. Let's see if it lets me. Yep. 226284. Ugh. I hope one of you wins it tonight so that I don't get in trouble when I give you guys the next number. I will. Hey, Bourbon Hall, you gave me another Is that the same one from earlier? Or am I missing up? Wait. What happened here? I went farther back or what? Okay. So where am I at, not to be done? I did the Joe B00. What happened to my thing? Why did it scroll so far back? I did those. I did that. I did. Oh, is it all caught up? Okay. I am caught up with Super Chat. Woo. All right, guys. I am so glad I'm caught up with Super Chat. Okay. We need to do this race. Then we need to do Deanna. Deanna, if you can come back to the back, I have a question for you because I need to make sure that we have all the names so we can run the Super Chat races. So I can give away the bottle, give away the samples, and go through that route. All right, we're going to run this race right here, and then we're going to run the Super Chat races for the bottle giveaway, and also for the sample giveaway. All right, look at that. Make sure your name's on there.
One more.
Joseph Magnus Cigar. And 290, I think is what 298.
The last edition.
Man, this is such. How are you enjoying this one, Nati? It's such a good pour, isn't it? Such a good pour. Sorry, yep, Doc. Happy wife episode. I'm glad somebody watched it. I don't know. There was somebody from Venmo, and I did that one already. Unless there's somebody else, I did Paulo's. Yeah, so Paulo, I did do it. Thank you for verifying with me that I did do it. I did do that one. And then we're ready to run it. Go ahead and run that. As that's being run, I'm gonna make sure I go and get Whiskey Wisdom's link in here. So go ahead and run that, not to be done. And as we do that, I'm just typing in Whiskey Wisdom so I can get his live for tonight. Now, Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, he's awesome. He's just an amazing person. Love the dude. Oh, look at that! I love his thumbnail tonight. It looks like him a little bit younger. His wife looks the same age, so I won't say anything about that. But they look good together. I think Matt got lucky, you know. I think we all get lucky. When we find our significant other and our wives, we're all lucky, I think, in that. So I just put his in there. So make sure there's that link for Whiskey Wisdom coming up. He's coming on at 8:30. I had told him I was coming on tonight. He didn't tell me he was coming on a little bit earlier. I wish he would have. I would have known that. But it looks like he is coming on at 8:30. So let's get these done. Let's get off. Get the two races going pretty quickly afterwards. Hey, Deanna, I know you're on there. Can you come to the back real quick? I have a question for you. Well, the super chat should be done because Deanna's been doing it. Okay, no, it's all on there. So the super chat is all caught up, Deanna?
Yes, it is.
But you have peanut butter on the bottom. What does that mean?
That's just for the idea for food. What's working?
Oh, all right. So luckily, my daughter Deanna has been running the super chat, like making the list for the super chat for me in the background to help me keep up. And so I do appreciate that. When we do the super chat ones, let's do them at just a minute and 22 seconds. That way we have plenty of time to get those done. We have 33 seconds going on this, guys. And now that I'm caught up with super chat, I can actually just pay attention to everyday drinker. What did I miss? You missed drinking. You missed giveaways. You missed a chance to win a Stagg. So everyday drinker, I did talk about us earlier that we are doing our Texas. The best damn Texas whiskey ever, as well. So there's a lot of that going on. So yeah, you missed a lot, everyday drinker. So glad you're on here, buddy. Appreciate you joining me for a little while. Joe B, where is someone from Venmo? Yeah, I know we got that one. I did read that one. Let's see, anything else I'm missing here? So we got winner chicken dinner. And let me. No, hold on. I don't even have first place yet. Hold on. This is Joseph Magnus Cigar. And it's the first. Who was first place? Baba Yaga. Hey, Baba Yaga. That's a new name for a winner here. Congratulations. Glad you're on here. And then who's last place? Well, Whiskey Shaman. Whiskey Shaman. All right. So congratulations, guys. Just remember in the link, I do have the pinned at the top so that you guys can fill out the information I need so I can get these to you. Rick Moreland. What did Rick Moreland put? Rick Moreland. The wife and I are about to celebrate 44 years together. Hey, congratulations. That is a major feat, man. That's a major feat. Congratulations. I appreciate that. That's just amazing. Like, tell us what is the secret to lasting 44 years together, because I would love to know that. I think a lot of us would like to, because it's so interesting nowadays. It doesn't seem like marriages last as long as they used to. I know people who have been dating for like 8 years. They get married and they're divorced in a year. Like, how does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense to me. But we're going to be doing so now we're going to be doing I'm going to be doing the two giveaways. So the first giveaway is for the Penelope. Let me grab them real quick. So the first giveaway is going to be for this Penelope stuff. I'm going to put a picture of it on here again just so I can share with you guys. For what? Yes, 122. All right. So here on the chat, I'm going to show you what the first. This is the first race. It's 2-ounce pours. So I have 2-ounce pours of this Penelope lineup, and this is for super chat only. Everybody that did super chat, you have a chance to win. So this is what we have here. I'm going to go ahead and hide this for a second, and so I have that here for you. All the winners tonight. Don't forget, you're not only getting the pour that you want. I'm going to give you a sample, a random sample pour as well. So let's go ahead and do this. I have nice enough that Deanna was doing this for me. Oh, you have it? You have it? All right. Not actually stepping it up a little bit. Hey, monkey, you say you can't train a new monkey to do new things? That's not true. All right. I appreciate that. Not to be that you're making my life a lot easier because I was going to have to go sign in and figure out how to do this one. All right. Wait, there's nobody in there.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you were ready.
It's not copying the right one.
Well, copy the right one, not the wrong one.
Keeps copying the previous one. Okay. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Right click.
Control A and then. All right. So, you know what? I'm gonna take it off screen for now. Whoops. Let me hide it for a second. Let him get that ready. So the first race is going to be for the Penelope lineup, the 2-ounce pours. Whoever wins that, it's the first place gets it. There's not a first last place on this. Love, respect, forgiveness, and trust. Yeah, that is some great advice, Rick. I love that. I think the other thing is like that's so true. Like all those things are so true. I think the other thing is communication. I think communication and key is in any relationship, whether it's a relationship with your wife, a relationship in your work, or anything like that. You want to have that that communication because I think that's a lot of times what we miss on that communication part. All right, not to be that so you guys are ready. So go ahead and just get it started. Deanna was doing all of it. I trust her. I hope you guys trust her to get these going. We're gonna run these at 122 so that we can get off. We have 9 minutes left, so I need to run this one and one more race. And she's look, as she said, she is sober, so I guarantee you she did this. And Deanna is one of those that likes to double check her work, so I'm sure she did do her double check her work. So we're running this one at 122. This is for the Penelope lineup, 2-ounce pours. And whoever the winner is, make sure we fill out that form so I can get these to you. Since it's a 3-day weekend, I'll actually be able to get everything done this weekend, hopefully. It'll be fun. And then once again, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. KBF coming up. October 18th, Halloween Cocktail Live. I'm doing a Texas whiskey blind with Whiskey Shaman, your drinking buddy who was on here as well, and Bourbon Jerk. We're going to have that. And we're talking about merch ideas. I think you guys are right. Stick with the Glens, but I have some other ideas as well. We'll work on those as well. If you have not joined my Discord, I'm stuck at 99 members on Discord. So if you can join Discord, it'd be great if you would like to. We got 22 seconds left on this race. Bottle haul. I'm going to do my bottle haul live on Sunday about 4:30ish. I'm going to be on there. And then I'm also going to give away, I'll probably give away some other stuff, but I'm at least giving away from Bourbon Hall a Russell Reserve 15. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see who the winners are. All right, this is the Penelope winner. I cannot type. Hold on, don't erase the name yet because I can't type over here. I can't type at all. Penelope. And it is Jeff Castle. Hey, buddy. I'm so glad, congratulations. Glad you won. You're always on here, and I appreciate you for being on here with me. All right. Now, the last one is for the Silver Grove bottle. and you have to, yeah. So the next one is for a chance to win one of these two bottles, Silver Grove. These are New Riff Distillery only. I was out there. I got to pick up some bottles to give away. So winner gets to choose between a barrel proof aged 4-year bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey, or a straight rye whiskey barrel proof 4 years as well. So the bourbon is at 116.2 proof, and the rye is at 116.4 proof. All right, this is the last one. Go ahead and run that, Nati, so we can hop over to Whiskey Wisdom. Oh, Natividad, come on, sir. All right, he's back on here, so go ahead and run that one for us. Did you shuffle a little bit? Yep, there we go. And we're gonna run this one. So this is the last race of the night. Hey guys, thank you for joining me. I had such a great time with you. I'm probably gonna go smoke a cigar before I go jump on a Whiskey Wisdom. I think I need one of those. It's been such a good time. You know what? I think I'm gonna give myself another pour of this Natch Frailer, the other one. You know what? I think I'm gonna try the other one because it's just a little bit sweet. I want to see how that pairs with the cigar, and do that. I am super sad that we did not give away the Stagg tonight, but I am hoping that Sunday, if I'm not murdered by then, that I'm able to give this away, because it's time for a new bottle. I've already showed you the bottles I'm thinking about putting in here. I hope you think those are exciting bottles as well. Which bottle are you talking about, Whiskey Shaman? You don't need it. There's a lot of bottles I probably don't need. Thank you, Doc, and everyone in the chat. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for joining me in the chat. If you have not hit that like button, please hit that like button for me. That like button, makes a difference for me. And if you get a chance, rewatch this. It just helps me grow, help me get out there. And don't forget, when we hit 2,000, 22 seconds left. When we hit 2,222 subs, I am doing a huge giveaway. A minimum of 22 bottles. It's more than likely going to be 2 days of 22 bottles, so 222 twice. And so I love it. We got 8 seconds left here. Let's see who the winner is. I probably should get over here to write this down. Silver Grove. And the winner is, man, that was close. That was super close. Bourbon Hall won. Hey, that's only fitting because I won his last one when he gave away that Russell. So that's only fitting. Congratulations, Bourbon Hall, for doing that and for winning. So, guys, I appreciate you all. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for just having some fun with me. It's been one of those where it's been, oops, where am I at? You lost me here. There we are. It seems like it's been a long time. I appreciate all you guys. Bourbon Hall, reach out to me. Make sure you fill out that form. If you don't, I know how to get hold of you anyways. You guys, I appreciate you all. You guys are amazing. Love this community. Love all you guys. Hop over to Whiskey Wisdom. It's gonna be a fun time. And if you guys want tonight, make sure you fill out those forms. You're gonna get a minimum of 2 samples from me tonight. So guys, have fun. Be careful. And I'll see you over there at Whiskey Wisdom, guys. Thank you. Woo! Thank you, guys. The funny thing is, where's my thing to exit? Bye, guys.